Welcome back. Hasten back slowly. Enjoy the afterglow. At the end of meditation, there's often this beautiful blending between soul and spirit. Anyway, this meditation tribe started a little over 3 years ago at the start of the pandemic. There seemed to be an urgent need for humans to gather together and share some camaraderie and spirit, some hope and love and trust and wisdom in those dark early days of the pandemic. We didn't know what was going to happen. And here we are over 3 years later, and a meditation tribe has grown via Zoom. And now there's an express intention of expanding the meditation to a broader, wider audience, because those of us who do meditate and have meditated for months and years now, we know the benefit. When I first started this meditation tribe a little over 3 years ago during the pandemic, I decided to do a little Dharma talk at the end. A Dharma talk is simply a couple of minutes chatting about wisdom, truth, scriptural knowledge, basic common sense principles that have informed humans for as long as there have been humans. And during that talk, it started with the basic premise of, why would you waste your time meditating? What are the benefits of meditation? And it's an extraordinarily important question, especially if you just happen to be tuning in. It's like, why are these people just sitting there? And I think you know why. If you're watching and still watching, there's something that we're all seeking. There's a larger picture, a larger answer that we simply must find if we're to be satisfied in this adventure of life. We may not be looking for the meaning of life, but we're actually looking for the actual experience of being alive. And we can feel when we are alive, and we can also certainly feel when we're just living a shell of that life, something less than that. And that's usually when suffering or struggle is upon us, and there's a deep inner knowledge inside of us that there's something better, that we're not seeing the full picture, that we're not getting all of the insight, the wisdom, the knowledge, the capacity that we have within us. And that builds within us a desire. And meditation is the actual process of fulfilling that desire, but in the most unusual way. Most of our desires in the world seem to be fulfilled as a result of moving out into the world, trying, struggling, efforting, competing, doing the best we can. That's a wonderful thing, or it can be a wonderful thing under the right circumstances. But meditation operates under this presupposition, this axiomatic claim that truth is actually inside of us. Now, a skeptic might object to this and say, there's no truth inside of us. What's inside of us are cells and molecules, atoms and goo, and there's no inherent truth. And to them, I say, well, enjoy that adventure of living. But for thousands and thousands of years, humans have felt, many humans, most humans actually have felt an intuitive sense that within them is the seed and the spark of greatness, truth, if you will, that there is truth. The outer world seems to be a competing struggle of various forms of truth, and we're not going there. We're looking to rise to a higher plane of existence. We have a degree of faith that it's there, but the only way to truly find it is to lean into it, to meditate, to quiet the movement of our own mind. One of the suppositions, the principles of meditation is that the busyness of our own mind, its own activity, actually obstructs or acts as a firewall to truth. So those of you, if you've been meditating for a while, or if you're just brand new and starting this as part of this meditation tribe, understand and begin to cultivate the knowing that as our minds slow down, we are actually infused with truth. What is truth? Wisdom, light, love, insight, knowledge, understanding that enables us to rise up in the world and achieve our destiny, to be the best citizens of the planet, to cooperate, to know ourselves at depth. So when Socrates says the unexamined life is not worth living, it rings as true today as it does 2,500 years ago. And the only way to truly know ourselves is to go within. There's only so much to be found in the outside world. There are only so many cars that we can acquire, houses, boats, planes, degrees, so many piles of money that we can build up, that after a while, the only true satisfaction comes from this inner connection, and it most freely comes to those who meditate. Come see us tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. And to my Zoom friends, happy 4th of July as we declare spiritual independence. See y'all later.